So, you know who I am. But anyway, you know, I came out on the porch and trying to get some rest today. Stomach's still not feeling good. I'm surprised my toilet hadn't packed up and moved because she's been tired of me. I ain't gonna lie. From the front to the back, if you get my drill. And I think it's something I ate, but it's just not agreeing with me. I don't know. But regardless, it probably just a little virus and so forth. But I'll be all right. I'm strong like that. But you know what I was thinking? You ever noticed how a pastor of a church will go to everybody else's house but a gay or a trans person? Y'all ever notice that? And it's weird because, like, we're all born sinners. Every last one of us. And I don't understand why you wouldn't want somebody's butt in a pew if you're all about saving somebody's soul. You know, me personally, I'm a certified minister. I'm not a pastor. I'm just a certified minister. That's all I am. I can marry you and bury you. That's what I can do. But my whole thing is that if I was to want to open up a church, I would invite everybody. Because you need all types of members in a church for a church to work. And I mean, like, all types. You can't just be for one type of person. You got to have it all. And I don't understand why these pastors will go visit everybody else in that church but won't stop at others' houses to invite them to church like they did back, which they never stopped at the gay community church, or you know what I'm saying, at the gay community house. If it's the LGBTQ plus, they don't stop at them houses. They'll stop at their church member houses. But that's it. You know, my thing is that, like, Jesus went into the world to teach. But ain't a pastor supposed to also? Instead of judging a person, ain't he supposed to say, hey, why don't you come to our church? We'd love to have you. And then let God fix them if there's a problem. For some reason, we forget that. We forget letting God do God's job versus us trying to shun or push away the people that are actually needed in that church. I tell you what, I watch a lot of people, a lot of pastors and men, you know, these ministers over these churches, and I go, you're gonna have a lot of blood on your hand because you refuse to to reach out to a certain community and invite them to your church. Don't you know whose blood that person's blood gonna be on your hands, and you gonna have to answer for that? I just think a true person of God that is a minister or a pastor shouldn't discriminate like that. They shouldn't judge or discriminate. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, gay, whatever. If you want your church to succeed, you got to have all types. And I can't understand that about, especially the preachers around here. A lot of them won't even come to my house. Well, I'm very opinionated and I can prove them wrong. That's the problem. They don't like me because I can prove them wrong. But my whole thing is, like, even if you don't even feel safe going to somebody's house, if you know where they live, it ain't hard to get their address. Send them an invitation. Reach out to them. I don't understand all of this. I don't understand why these pastors aren't reaching out to certain people that may need it. Instead, they want to stay in their four walls and not go outside of that. I can't understand it. My mom's pastor, and I love my mom and I love the people at her church, but I don't agree with her pastor. Because, like, he'll go see everybody in his church and their families instead of going and inviting the drug addict or the felon or the gay person. He'll invite everybody else but those types. But aren't those types what Jesus taught? Aren't those types what Jesus went into the world to teach. I don't understand a lot of things these days, and then they wonder why their churches are dying off. I can tell you why, because you're doing everything wrong. It's not somebody's spiritual journey, somebody's walk with God, whatever they believe. I'm just going to use walk with God. It's their own walk. And if you only believe that your way is right, then maybe you are part of an occult. You ever thought about that? And I just can't. My whole thing is that it shouldn't matter if you're trans, gay, black, white, purple, green, or yellow. God went into the world. Jesus went into the world. That's what we believe. Jesus went into the world to teach and prophesy, right? Why aren't the ministers doing it? It's what Jesus did. And since they're all about what would Jesus do, love you.